Good evening, my name is John Bolduc, Colonel, Nebraska State Patrol. This afternoon at about 2:45, investigators with the Lincoln Lancaster Drug Task Force, which include members of the State Patrol, Lincoln Police Department, and Lancaster Sheriff's Office, were in this area conducting follow-up leads on a Crime Stoppers tip. Those investigators attempted to make contact with an individual in a vehicle behind this apartment building. During that contact, one of the investigators observed that the individual was in possession of a firearm, a handgun. During this contact, a struggle ensued, and an investigator with the State Patrol discharged his duty weapon, striking the subject. Immediately, first aid was rendered on the subject. That person has been taken to an area hospital where he is undergoing medical treatment at this time. Again, the investigators with the three agencies belong to the Lincoln Lancaster County Drug Task Force. I can tell you that a weapon, a handgun, was recovered at the scene. I have asked that the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office conduct an investigation into this officer-involved shooting. Sheriff Wagner and his team will conduct that investigation. That is all the information that we have at this time. I will open it up to questions, and then I would like to turn it over to Sheriff Wagner, who will be able to provide a statement and answer any questions. Again, this is a very fluid situation and an ongoing investigation, so there will be limited information that I can provide to you at this time.
What agency did the officer who fired a weapon work for?
That investigator worked for the Nebraska State Patrol.
And can you walk through the sequence of events again, what you know happened?
At about 2:45 this afternoon, investigators were following up on leads from a Crime Stoppers tip and attempted to make contact with a male subject in a vehicle. During that contact, a handgun was observed, a struggle ensued, and during that struggle, an investigator from the State Patrol discharged his firearm, striking the subject who was in possession of a handgun.
So is the struggle...
subject used his weapon as well, or is it just the NSP officer?
The information that we have right now is that the only round discharge was from an investigator with the State Patrol.
Do you know how many shots were fired?
The information we have right now is just one shot was fired. However, the investigation will reveal if any additional shots were fired by any other persons.
The handgun that was recovered, did that belong to the person that was shot?
That information will be revealed during the investigation.
Is the person who was shot expected to survive?
I don't know the condition of the person. He's undergoing medical treatment at this time at a local hospital.
Are you able to say what the search or what the warrant was in regards to?
I don't know that a warrant was involved.
Right.
They were following up on leads from a Crime Stoppers tip. That's what I know at this time.
What happens now with your trooper?
Well, in any circumstance like this, when an officer discharges his or her firearm in the line of duty, they will be placed on administrative leave. They will be provided care. Obviously, being involved in a critical incident is traumatic for the officer involved, and they will be provided the appropriate care, and they will not be assigned to any duties which would require enforcement action during this investigation. And that is typical of any agency, any officer involved in an incident like this.
Have you talked to any residents out here that may have witnessed the incident?
The Sheriff's Office will be conducting the investigation and following up on any witnesses who may have seen anything prior to or during the incident. Thank you. I'd like to turn it over to Sheriff Wagner at this time.